Good. Hey, I'm Videobob, working on one of our Ectos here at Bob's Prop Shop. This is a 1960 Cadillac. This is going to be one of our premium Ecto ones. So that's what we do here. We build movie props, movie cars, movie props. You've seen the car. Let me show you one of the props. In the back here is one of our premium Proton Packs. Now, we've been selling shells and part kits and things, and we've sold other packs. This one is what I call a premium pack because it has both sound and lights, and it's set up really well. As you can see, it stands up on its own. This is one of our Bob's Prop Shop fiberglass shells. It comes from the studio molds, as you've seen in my other videos. It's 2 layers of hand-laid fiberglass over shell shock liquid plastic. Very thick, very durable, but yet very lightweight. This whole pack weighs about 25 pounds, and that's with the batteries and the speakers and the amplifiers and all the things that are inside. So basically, all of the parts that are attached are solid cast black onyx resin. This is a really high density, strong plastic. We epoxy that into place, and then we back that up with long aluminum rivets and washers so that they're really strong. Parts like this tend to get knocked into the wall and door frames a lot, so we need it to be really strong. So everything is attached really well. Some of the labels that you see here are aluminum labels that have been UV printed, so they're real metal labels made out of real metal, and these are high density vinyl as far as the other ones. This one's also metal. They don't scratch very easily, but you can scratch them up if you want to add a little bit of flavor to it. This is a resin cast knob, but we've set it so that it turns. People always love to mess with that, so rather than letting it break off, we've set it so that it turns. These are replicas of the resistors, and this is a resin gun kit. And let me show you how some of this works. Now, there's a separate main power switch that turns on the sound and whatnot on the back. This is your charging port for your internal battery pack. The battery pack charges with this special charger here that is made specifically for nickel metal hydride batteries. Inside is a battery compartment that holds 10 AA nickel metal hydride rechargeable batteries. It'll run the pack pretty much all day. We've tested it at about 8 to 10 hours. But if you do happen to run out of juice, all you need is this wrench, which I'll include. You can open up the pack, put some regular AA batteries in there, and finish the rest of your Ghostbusting day, and you'll be good. But you probably won't ever have to do that. All you got to do is plug in and charge up, and it only takes about an hour to charge up. Anyway, I drilled some holes down here that you can't really see very well, but this is for where one of the speakers sits here, and then there's another one on the other side of this metal plate. And as you can see, there's large rivets and everything. But anyway, this is the main power switch that turns on the sound. I'm going to flip that, and you'll hear its initial noise. That's the sound it makes to let you know that it's ready to fire. All right, now, on the gun is where everything else happens. Just like in the movie, the activate switch will turn on the pack. Now, I don't know if you can tell how loud this is on video, but it is really loud. I have to yell over this. It will run that jet noise sound for about 30 minutes perpetually, and every time you start another sound. Now, to make the shooting noise, there's 2 actions. There's an intensify button you press. When you press that, it makes this graphic go up and down, just like it did in the movie. It also lights up the end of the gun. And at the same time, you flip this switch, and it'll give you the shooting sound. When you flip the switch down, you get the shooting off sound. That's pretty neat. One of the other things you have on here, which is really fun, is when you're strolling into the party, you want everybody to know you're there. There's a little hidden button back here that you can reach right behind your back. And when you press that button, right there, it'll play the entire Ghostbuster theme song. So when you're making your entrance and you want everybody to know you're there, look how loud this is. It is really loud. There's a stereo amplifier in here with these 2 speakers. It's pretty loud. And it'll play the entire song until it comes to an end, and then it'll revert back to your hissing sound. Or if you play any sound, like the gun, it'll just revert back to the jet noise. And then by turning the pack off, plays that noise. And then you simply turn off the main power switch when you're done with it. So So this is one of our premium Proton packs. You know, some of our packs have sold for $3,500. We sell the shells and we sell all of the parts and we sell part kits for you to build it. But if you want this particular one, this is the only one like it that we have. This isn't something that we normally build. This is a special order item, a special build item. And like I said, it's the only one that we have. If you want this one, buy it now. We don't offer these very often because it takes a lot of man hours to put one of these together and a lot of out-of-pocket money. It's easy to spend over 40 hours wiring this thing. The wiring harness that runs through here to this gun and to the pack, inside here is stereo speakers, amplifiers, sound chips, wiring kits, battery packs, charging circuits. There's a lot of electronics going on inside here. But there's really no maintenance other than plugging it in and charging it up. The charger will automatically shut off once it gets charged, so you don't have to worry about unplugging it. You can leave it plugged in all the time. That's another cool feature about this pack, is if you wanted to mount it for permanent display and plug it in, you could leave it plugged in and turned on all the time for permanent display. So if you had a bar or a restaurant or just in your home theater and you wanted it to be on, you can turn the lights on without having the sound on if you prefer. And if you want the sound on, all you have to do is flip that switch. So it's perfect for long-term display and for doing all your Ghostbusting. So thanks for watching the video. I'm Videobob. Make sure to check us out on Facebook and Twitter and online at Bob's Prop Shop. Thanks for watching. I'm Videobob.